The first thing that comes to mind is plus size. I think of clothing, by the way, funny enough. So plus size, euphemism for, clothing or body size that is larger than average. I think that's the first thing that comes to mind. What else? I think in the African setting, I think plus size is, I think most women, a good percentage are plus size. And it's something that is misconstrued. People actually think plus size is, for lack of a better word, fat. Because a lot of people use that word and don't understand what weight it holds. So my understanding of plus size is just maybe a woman or clothing that is larger than average. I think for men, as it is with very many things, men get away with a lot. So I think for a man, it's easier in society if you are plus size because you're not judged as much as a woman would be. But yeah, it is a concern. I mean, it is a factor. I think even in the industry, my industry, the media industry, you are judged. Whereas the media industry is very vain. So I tell people this every day. It's unfortunate, but being in the media is very tough because you have to look a certain way to attract your audience. And unfortunately in Kenya, we don't embrace plus size. There are very few, can you count the number of plus size presenters, TV anchors there are in Kenya? You ask yourself why? Why aren't there more plus size? Okay, of course, you have your Grace Salamis, you have, there are a couple, but we don't embrace it with open arms. I think it's pressure. Women are pressured by men because ultimately women want to look good for men as well as among their peers, women as well. But I think it's pressure because women want to slim down, they want to have that whole slim waist, curvy hips because of pressure, how they want to appear in public. We follow a lot of Western culture. We borrow a lot from the West. And hey, we look at our Kim Kardashians. Kim Kardashian is not a good example, but there are a lot of these Western icons that we look at and we draw a lot from them. So that's why our marketing is influenced by them, which is unfortunate. I think as Africans, we should embrace our culture, curvy women. We should have a lot more models who are curvy to push these campaigns. To ask if it'll happen in the near future, I'm not too sure. I think we'll have a few more years of, we'll have to break that stigma first for that to happen. Attractive. What is attractive? Well, okay, there are two phases of this because of course there's a physical and there's the intellectual bit of it. So for me, I would like to, I'm attracted to what I see first, of course, like everyone else. So what comes to, I meet a girl and I like hers personally, so I'll be attracted by a curvy woman. Slim waist, thick hips, but interestingly enough, yeah, that can go both ways. I could be attracted to a thicker woman, and it's all about her face, what she portrays. Even before she speaks, here we're all talking about the physical first. So I think I'm attracted by certain qualities, certain attributes, certain physical attributes that come out. I can't say that there is a particular body size that I'm attracted to. I can be attracted to a petite woman, I can be attracted to a curvy woman. It's all about certain qualities, about a pretty face, the smile, eyes, of course the body that comes after. Then of course now comes the intellectual bit, is she witty, is she funny? Is she kind? Does she have good conversation? You have things in common. Yeah. So, but since we're talking about plus size, as an African man, I'm attracted to curves. That's what I like. Because what I think in the corporate scene, especially as a woman, it's ridiculously tough. Because here, a boss is trying to sleep with you, offering you a promotion, rise in pay. But if you notice and this goes back to what we find attractive, what we see attractive as men. So you notice in the corporate scene, women who just have that perfect body are more attractive to the Okuba, and they make the advances, and hey, I can promote even without the sexual bit. I think you are, as a woman, you're more likely to rise up in the ranks if you have a certain body type, because unfortunately it's all about the aesthetic. That's what it's about. And if I see, it's the same way. If I see a woman who is attractive compared to a woman who is not attractive, I'll be more inclined to talk to the woman who is attractive, who I find, pleasing to the eye candy. So I think that's the bit that's what happens in the corporate scene, which is unfortunate. You're not judged on what you can do, what you offer, rather what you look like. A curve is African. It's beautiful. It's something that represents beauty. I can use beauty. I think that's what I represent a curve with. It's beautiful. It's something that should be appreciated.